everyone, and welcome to Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks and the House of Loud, a place where great teams go to die. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Ducks will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Bates. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Boise State Broncos return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on third down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame he can really utilize.
The give to the tailback. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one. The Broncos are in the hurry-up. Bully ball on third and short. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Now he's looking to throw it. Lets it fly. Got a wide open receiver. All kinds of running room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. He's looking to throw it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the running back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos! You want to talk about coming out and setting the tone and making your presence known immediately.
And every coach talks about it all during the week, how important it is to start fast. But coming out and executing is another thing. Great start for the offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's low. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Oregon's offense will go to work for the first time today. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. Let's see what they have in the bag on third and short from their own 18. To the air, it's Gabriel. That one comes out hot down the right side. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Holden. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. The quick out. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Never a doubt.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
And to get rid of it quickly. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks!
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Cal handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Genty. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Broncos want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Turns it loose. Hauls it in. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the Broncos are on the move. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misconnection, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Tackled immediately after the catch. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Back to the air one more time. It's complete. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this fourth down. They'll try it on the ground. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll ride the hot hand. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The lone back's got it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Floating away. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. Ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. They'll go for it here on fourth and short. Quick pass on the fly motion. Into the end zone. Touchdown Broncos!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The give out of the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. Flips it out in the flat. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He wants to throw. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
The Ducks will call on their punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll run it. On the move at the 30. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Broncos will hustle to the line. Comes out throwing on first down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Using the quick game, they stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. A strike downfield. Off he goes. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Tempo and overdrive.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. Got his man in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And the Ducks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The idea was to sell that play fake. Nobody was buying it.
You're right, Reese. That D-line, they looked like they had their ears pinned back, and they were coming after the quarterback. You saw dudes rush upfield. They got to that QB fast.
They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Gonna run it. It's James. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's got an open man. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
PAT unit on the field. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Utah delivered a masterpiece performance today and gave notice to the rest of college football. This is a team that can win anywhere, anyway against just about any opponent. The circle
fires into traffic, picked off. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Noses his way forward. Maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And it's right down the boulevard.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can win.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide, unless wide receiver.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. They'll try the run. Smashes through. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. To the air. It's Gabriel. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the return, it's Genty. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Fires to the middle. It's caught. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. First down here for the offense.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. The Broncos want to move quickly. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Finds his big tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Running for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. First down for this offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Caught in the backfield. It's Stewart. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Went to the running game on 1st down, now 2nd down. Give to the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Pressure, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. He's loose down the middle. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with it.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Looking for the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
The short hands, it's Ferguson. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. To the air on first down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. To the air, it's Gabriel. Coming after him. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They're bringing heat. They get to him as he throws. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Ferguson. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He's looking to throw. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Now facing a third and long. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And it's perfect. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped up to 17. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On the ground, it's Genty. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
And the Broncos will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And the ball's out, and they're after it. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. He's going to pass. Fires to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. The Broncos in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Got enough space. Touchdown, Broncos. And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Kansas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Lawrence. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Looking for a gap. It's James. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll give it to the back. Twist his way through. They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Stewart. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Here's the give off the left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They feed him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Looking for those open spaces and opportunities. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over $100 on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. Hauls it in, looking for space. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10 from the 38. From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on 2nd down. The back goes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. Motion from the offense. They want to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tripped up for the tackle. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Now the play fake. Lost 1 deep down the right side. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that side.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it set up on the outside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And the Broncos headed quickly to the line. He's got it again. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he breaks into the open. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Boise State. They move on top here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. He's looking to pass. Pass is incomplete. They can't convert the 2, and the lead stays at 5. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. And more yards after contact. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the 2nd level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Got it behind the line. It's Stewart. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got his man. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Lets it fly deep downfield. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other side. Touchdown, Ducks! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Pass is incomplete. No good on the 2-point conversion. They tried to stretch this lead out to a field goal, but they're still up by 1. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State ready to send up that offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They move the tight end all over.
Well, on offense, you've got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front. They're climbing in the 2nd level and really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all game long.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Splits the uprights. It's good. And they go back on top. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. San Jose State showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to pass. It's Gabriel. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Ducks will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Makes a connection. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Broncos want to pick up the tempo.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Broncos are flying down the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quick strike complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos! After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football to make sure you get them on the ground.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
51, Oregon, 42.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Finds the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. That's caught. It's Stewart.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. He wants a big play here late. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll go right back to the run. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Taking it the other way. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Oregon.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Now down by 2, inside a minute to go. If they can get this onside kick, maybe they could get into field goal range. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.